Hello, I'm Wyatt. I have something here that people need to know. I've spent a lot of time confirming these facts, and I swear to you that the following is true. Alright, so I sit down and try to write up a small list of issues, begging attention to bring it up at a rally appears in Albany. So many things are all interconnected. Now, our worldview was shattered by 9/11. Yet 10 years later, there's an absence of any closure. So many families of victims are still looking for answers to no avail. We're all watching the protests in New York City and worldwide, where everyone seems to know something is not right. Hell, everything is not right. And we all want to change that. We all want and believe that we can make this earth a much better place to live. Alright, the simplest focus: follow the money. Occupy Wall Street is a group of diverse citizens concerned that the 1% that control over 40% of this planet's wealth have been dealing with the rest of us unethically. Through a system of putting profits over people, many are losing homes, jobs, ability to support their families. So they are here to voice their frustration at the lack of honest money. While they assemble in outrage over the bailout of Wall Street was given from the government, Wall Street receives another secret loan of $2.1 trillion. The protesters try to embrace the New York Police Department with the "We are the 99% and you are too." And meanwhile, the New York Police Department receives a gift of $6.2 billion to stop the individual officers from joining the protest. The protest has grown globally to several 100,000, with many thousands more supporting the movement with donations of food, clothing, medical supplies, cash, legal services, etc. This is the end of a dark era in our history. But to build a better world, we must understand our baseline, where we are and why. And I'm going to stay focused on one thread here of the veil that has been woven and placed over our eyes. Very briefly, let me go back a ways. In 1913, the Federal Bank was established to print the U.S. dollar. Now, this private bank is not owned by an American and has no legal ties to the U.S. government or obligation to follow the laws of our land. It can print and circulate all the money it wants with no oversight. By 1933, the U.S. government was bankrupt, and President Roosevelt initiated the bankruptcy that pretty much remains today. By 2010, then-President Bill Clinton attempted to fix the economy by signing into law a piece of legislation on October 10, 2000 called NESARA, the National Economic Security and Reformation Act. This law ends the Fed and puts the U.S. Treasury in charge of printing our money. It abolishes income tax. It stops special interest groups from buying politicians. It takes a vast amount owned by a few and spreads it out to all citizens. It abolishes income tax, zeroes out all bank debt, pretty much as an acknowledgement of corrupt and unethical banking practices. It does other good things as well, so I say, show me the money. This is the law, right? Well, President Clinton had everything set up, and this law would be implemented after he left office on September 11, 2001. A news conference was set up at 10 o'clock to inform the American public, and the world's banking computers would zero out on the first two floors of the financial district contained in the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. Remember the end of August 2001 when Donald Rumsfeld went on the news saying over $2 trillion was missing from the Pentagon? The money is starting NESARA. And coincidentally, or not, on 9/11, the plane hit the Pentagon right where the files for NESARA was kept, destroying any evidence. No one's heard about NESARA because President Bush put a gag order out making it treason for any one of its creators or anyone with knowledge of it to speak of it under penalty of death. There is a petition now to ask President Obama to check out and enact this law. It needs 5,000 signatures by October 28th, the end of the 30 days. There are about 2,700 or 2,800 on it right now. This is the best answer I've heard of to the problems we're facing today. please go to the White House website and check out the petition. There's no fear here. We are the 99%, and we will take control of our country and make this world a better place one way or another. I have numerous links to back up these facts and so much more. If there are any questions, message me and I'll respond to you in a timely fashion. The website is http://whitehouse.gov petition. And you check out for open petitions. Or you can go to Facebook to NESARA Now. That's N.E.S.A.R.A. NESARA Now. This is an answer to some of our problems. And we have so many. I'm with all you guys out there. People who are occupying this world. I'm with you, and I will be on the ground sooner or later here, pretty quick. We've been lied to so much by our government. We have been just manipulated, abused, treated like cattle. It's time for the people to stand up, take our place. The 1% have not done any ethical work. Their time is done, and we will make this world a better place. I'm Wyatt. Love and light to you all. Goodbye.